Governor Okpebholo made known his decision to suspend assent to certificate of occupancy during an engagement with a non-governmental organization in Benin City. He stated that the move is part of an ongoing investigation to uncover the source of wealth of a 17-year-old who reportedly acquired 14,000 hectares of land in Edo State. The governor emphasized that such a vast acquisition by a minor raises serious concerns, particularly in a time when many appears indifferent to the sources of wealth, especially among youth. Though Governor Monday Okpebholo revealed that the CFO of the property in question has been printed, said he will not give assent until investigations are concluded. These Nigerians react.
That decision has endeared the governor to me. I think that is the right direction, the right thing to do. Before we celebrate wealth, we should try to find out the source of that wealth. If the action of the governor is extended to every family, every home, within few years from now, we will live in a wholesome society.
He has done the right thing. For a 17-year-old boy to acquire such a land, that is to say, something must be wrong somewhere. But how did he get the money? That is what we are supposed to look at. And that's exactly why the governor did the right thing. For asking, or for trying to know where and how they acquired or get that money. I wish they can even continue to do such things for most of our youth these days. Because the practice of we don't care where they get the money from, provided they get the money, it's not the best thing for we as parents.
It's a very big surprising something. How can a 17-year-old with see money to buy plenty land? It's unfair because it's not easy where you get the money, where you from work. Your mama, your papa, you even look and say, ah, my son, where you get that money?
They look us.
They're not happy, say they get that money. So it's not good.
Governor is standing on his decision as the leader. He was a political leader because he looked at it that a 17-year-old boy is too young to possess money to buy 14,000 acres for us of land. First of all, he has to check when the boy finish secondary school to possess a school cert. A lot of starting business to earn income of how many million or billion or possessing 14,000 acres of land.
While most Nigerians commended Governor Monday Okpebholo's proactive stance, others stressed the urgent need to revive core family values, which they believe are crucial to restoring morality and promoting sustainable societal development. Benedict Okate, EBS News.
Okay, this news has actually been trending, and please, this is just going to be short because there are some things that we need to talk about here. That's why I just thought I'll make some comments on this, report. This report is coming from EBS. You can see their watermark, which sort of give some authenticity to this information, because this EBS is a government television station, and to carry a report like this, of course, will definitely give some authenticity to it. That said, the news has gone viral. A 17-year-old boy buying about 14,000 hectares of land. And what caught my attention was, first, the governor of Edo State, as alleged by various reports, has suspended the issuance of CFO because of this news, because, as alleged, a 17-year-old young man applied for CFO, for 14,000 hectares of land he has acquired. Now, this report is going viral. It's gone viral since the last couple of days. And apparently, this report has doused a few other things that everybody has been expecting the governor of Edo State to respond to. And the governor has been very quiet and silent about those matters. One of such matters was the matter of the Iyaloja, where many people, Edo State people, have been waiting to hear what government response would be. And of course, everybody has been kept in the dark. Nobody's hearing from the government. All of a sudden, from the blues, we now get information that one 17-year-old young man tries to, or has acquired, what's it called, a 14,000 hectares of land. Let's put some things into perspective. So I mean, we understand where this matter probably they come from. Because personally, this news right now, they make me the wonder. You understand the picture of what I'm saying now? With the direction of this government of Okpebholo. Now, let's put some things into perspective. Edo State, as a state, gets the landmass of Edo State, according to a report on this night go. According to report, okay, it's less than 20,000 square kilometers. Okay, now I'm not going to multiply that one. I mean, I'm not going to change that one into hectares, make it for not too big. Now, if you come to Egon local government, for instance, that some of us are familiar with, Egon local government, okay, is about 93 square kilometers. Now, if you convert 93 square kilometers into hectares, okay, according to this now, AI conversion, Egon local government will be 93 square kilometers. If you convert it into hectares, Egon local government will be 9,300 hectares. As big as Egon local government. 9,300 hectares, which is just, a little more than half of what has been alleged. Say, one 17-year-old boy buy when make Governor Monday Okpebholo suspend the issuance of CFO pending investigation. Now, this news is very questionable. It be like a deliberate matter to distract people from a lot of other things that everybody's expecting government to speak on. The larger matter that one, there's another matter of this, some investment coming to Edo State that has raised seriously all over, and several other matters that the government has not responded to. While everybody they like saying that, we are waiting for the government to respond, or the government to respond to some of these issues. Bam! From nowhere, once more, 17-year-old boy don't go buy, a local government times 2. That's what 14,000 hectares of land be like. A local government nearly times 2. One full local government plus nearly half of that. Now they say this boy in Basso. Now, there is no report about who is this boy, which parcel of land be that, 14,000 hectares we buy. There's no report. All those ones, they blind. Now, there's been a lot of commentary. Oh, man, governor is doing well. The governor is doing well. Oh, this is so nice. This is so nice. Somehow taking direction away from some core issues when matter. Now, that's it. Wetin be like say it invest me inside the matter. And I say there's an action by one small boy. There are thousands of Edo State people that have applied for CFO. Some for 100 by 100, for 100 by 50, for 200 by 200, as the case may be. Now, because one small boy, as alleged by this report and what government has said, buy a 14,000 hectares. Now, the governor of Edo State now say he don't suspend the issuance of CFO to anybody pending investigation. Mr. Governor, I don't know how true this matter is, because somehow there are other conflicting reports coming from Edo Geese to say this matter no be true. Now, it becomes a problem when the BC now EBS watermark now did this news when we see. Like now the IBS microphone and they see for them so. I do this report. You understand what I'm saying now? Now when a dog is going we start saying, oh, it's a fabrication, then it becomes a very huge issue. See, which one can be fabrication inside the matter? This is a Edo State government television station officially reporting this news, and it has gone viral. Now, Edo State Department, Edogis is saying, oh, this matter na fabrication. Now, we don't know which is which anymore. But that said, even if it is true, say, Okpebholo, say, Mr. Governor, say, you suspend the issuance of CEO because of one case. Honestly, that is abuse of power. That is abuse of democratic, processes, as it were. Because if somebody, this matter of this small boy now, at the end of the day, if not criminal matter or na civil matter as shall be determined by a court of competent jurisdiction as expected, this na matter when it be say ordinarily in a civilized society, as a governor of Edo State, when you observe this kind of thing, you go refer the matter to police for proper investigation, suspend that young man's own process, which should not stop you from issuing CFO to all other Edo State people that have applied. So when police go investigate the matter finish, if they want to charge the person, go court, so maybe they discover, say, man, discrepancy, there's some kind of things. You want to find out, see, how you take get money and every other thing. Then the boy can be charged to court appropriately. But a singular action as that, if it actually happen, should not stop a process that affects hundreds or thousands of other Edo State people. That makes this whole matter shrouded in, suspicion. When it make me talk earlier, say, man, somehow, some of us are beginning to get a bit confused, if all of these things are true, about the direction of this particular, government of Okpebholo. And it's also important, we speak to these matters. The reason again why this is so annoying is because the formula that you used, Governor Okpebholo, the formula you used in the course of your campaign, when you did not speak to Edo State people, you did not campaign. Apparently, you have been told, because anytime when you open your mouth, gaps they come out, it will lead to a lot of issues and all of that. You did not campaign. You did not speak to Edo State people. All of a sudden, bam, result released. You are the governor of Edo State. That same formula was insulting, was not see finished to Edo State people. And it's very sad, say that same formula now, even though they don't put you there now as the governor of Edo State, now you see they use, which is why the issue when you rage over Iyaloja matter, you didn't speak to it. To this moment, I never see anything. If you have spoken to it, I never seen them. That probably is my bad. I probably don't investigate well, but so far, I never see any statement by you on that particular matter. And we still demand that you speak to that matter. But that's a matter that's raised, over the entire Edo State and Nigeria atmosphere. Mr. Governor, you still need to speak to that matter. There are other issues where we say, man, because I don't really know how the matter go, how it come, that have also, caught national attention. It did news, it did everywhere. That you also need to speak to, so that those people will know clearly the direction of your government. Because the only thing that appears to be consistent with Okpebholo today is how you want to manufacture 2.5 million votes that Edo State actually doesn't have for, what's his name, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But as soon as you've been elected or selected, as the case may be, I don't know which is correct inside the matter, but one of them is correct. Either you are elected or selected, but you are the governor of Edo State. The moment that happened, the next page that we have seen in every of your engagement is how you want to, manufacture 2.5 million votes for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And you have said that I mean, from your information you've gathered, that we are about 2 million people in the UK alone. And so inside those 2 million people, now midday, and you have said that if we speak to 2 people each, in our state, that you are, I mean, we'll do the mathematics. 2 million of us speaking to those people will give 4 million. So apparently, even the 2.5 million we talk about, yeah, I'm one of those people that is expected to speak to those people when I know, at least 2 that will vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And we are saying, sir, Governor Okpebholo, we are still waiting for you to speak on the larger matter. We are still waiting to speak on other issues that have raised. So you put clarity to some things. You are the governor of Edo State, for crying out loud. This news of your suspending, CFO process, I beg you, Mr. Governor, that if it is true, it is the wrong approach to a thing like that. I would really appreciate that you stamp your feet to ensure, say, ill-gotten wealth across Edo State, whether by politicians or by civilians, anyhow, it should be investigated. And people, that have been found wanting, thoroughly dealt with. But even while you are doing that, we expect that you allow the process of law to take its rightful course. You are the governor and the chief executive officer of Edo State. You are not a legislator. You are not a judiciary. You are the governor. When there are issues like this, push them to the appropriate quarters for proper, a process. For this boy matter when he talks so, it should be handled by the police. But to say on the account of, say, one 17-year-old boy buy, a portion of land bigger than the whole of a local government, and on that account, you are suspending the issues of C of O to Edo State, where many Edo State people, legitimate Edo State people, most of whom have also applied within your table. I find that nauseating. I find it very suspicious. Your predecessor, when he was there, we also are aware that Obaseki took time to sign the CFOs and when he did table all the time, and people were getting their CFOs. I also think that those are some of the things. You are a very strong critic of Obaseki, but those things are some of the things that some of us expect that you emulate or even better. Make it be say you send CFO out to those people that have applied. Those will say they due for a win merit. I bet sign and give them. So this suspension of this of that further creates a huge vacuum, a huge problem, unnecessary accumulation and delay. Whatever Obaseki did in his time, and those people expect you to do better. But if that is not happening, and your government is giving excuses like this, honestly, I will promise you one thing, sir. You have to change your approach to these things. I also do know that you don't really care whatever our concern is as Edo State people. I suspect that you don't care, which is why you are silent on very salient issues that have erupted and disturbed the peace of Edo State. I also know that you don't care, apparently because you believe that if Bola Ahmed Tinubu gets elected in 2027, you will be selected in 2028. I'm not going to shock you, Mr. Governor, but I'll tell you that there is a style with Edo State that may not actually coincide with political permutations all the time, which means that even if you get 20,000 Bola Ahmed Tinubu elected in 2027, and those people are willing to say no to your second term ambition, you're not going to enter there for second term. I think it is better, sir, you do all you possibly could to make your governance, appeal favorably to Edo State people. That will give you an easier pass than to be looking for non-existent 2.5 million votes anywhere that is making you make huge mistakes even as you govern those states. So I just make a compose this clarification here. We are very doubtful, and there are matters of doubt already all over your government. You understand what I'm saying now? That people are beginning to be very, very, very suspicious. People are not saying that even this news, when I release saying a lie, that it is not possible for any 17-year-old boy to acquire, 14,000 hectares of land. As a matter of fact, there is no law in Nigeria that allows a 17-year-old boy to apply for a C of O. There is no law in those states. That we have come to also find out. So this news will not ratify. That EBS carried this news is a huge concern in itself, because they spoke with authority. They spoke to the event where you for issue the statement. Governor, these and other matters expect your direct response. We want to hear from you. I just drop this one really clearly. Those two people, not be the long one. God bless you all. And I'll see you when I see you. It's been the Comrade Show. Please share if you could. Bye for now.
The Comrade Show with Comrade Lante Oriake. This is the Comrade Show. This is the Comrade Show.